Hey guys, this is Desmond Ong here. Guess what? I'm stuck in traffic right now, and it's 5:16 p.m. And if I'm stuck in traffic, what better way I could serve you than make a video that could potentially educate you on something? Okay, so hopefully you can learn something out of this video, and maybe I share a few things that you can learn a little bit. Okay, now first thing first, I'm going to share with you 5 different ways that you can start branding yourself. Okay, 5 different ways that you can start branding yourself. Now, way number 1, you can actually start branding yourself by what we call giving a lot of content upfront for free. So one of the best way, in fact, one of the best way to build trust and build reputation, so that people know you know the skills that you know. So let's say if you own a beauty clinic, then you become a very good and a famous expert in your market by simply posting a ton of video related to beauty and skin and all that kind of good stuff, right? So how do you share those content video? How do you share those educational videos? It's quite simple. What I want you to do is just record a video like this. Think about it. This is what I'm doing right now, right? This is a part of me branding myself. You could upload it onto YouTube. You can upload it onto Facebook. You can upload it into Twitter. Whatever it is, you can upload a video everywhere. Send it to your email list if you have one. Put it on your website. Put it on social media. All the social medias, right? Every one of your social media should have at least 1 or 2 of these videos being put up every week on the internet, and that's your responsibility to do that. Okay, now when you do that, what's going to happen is that people who doesn't trust you or has not engaged with you yet, but they see your video, they will trust you and they'll know that you are the expert. Okay, that's number 1. Now number 2, this is perhaps one of the easier way, is to actually become a speaker. Okay, all you need to do is just become a speaker. How do you become a speaker? Easy, right? All you need to do is just go to an organization, an association, or anything of that sort, and request to speak for them, request to give them value. Okay, and you speak for free, and bam, you took a picture of you becoming a speaker, and naturally you are more brandable now. Okay, number 3, write a book, which is to be an author. So being an author is actually really easy. All you need to know is what are the topic that you want to talk about, what are the topic that you want to write about, and then you can just go ahead and write it. What I like to do, in fact, is not actually writing it myself. I actually do a lot of outsourcing in terms of my book. Sometimes I do record videos or record audio, and then I transcribe them. So writing a book is absolutely very easy. Here's what you can do right now if you want to write a book. Number 1, all you need to do is, if you're driving, like right now, if you're stuck in the traffic like I am right now, instead of just sitting there and listening to music and not doing things, why not just turn on the recorder app, okay, or the voice memo app if you're on the iPhone, and why not just start recording your audio? Why not just start recording audio, and every day, let's say you get stuck in the traffic for like 30 minutes, okay, so every day you have about like at least 30 minutes worth of content, right? And those recorded content, they might be good, they might not be good, but whatever, right? What you want to do is just go to a website called ref.com, and what you want to do next is you want to transcribe all your audio files into text format, okay, into text format. So now, once you have done that, all you need to do is just go on this website called upwork.com, right? Upwork, like up and then work, okay, and hire an editor to clean up the English and clean up the spelling and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and once that's done, all you need to do is, you want to put some picture in there, you can put some picture in there. If you want to do some bolding and formatting of anything of the sort, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, now once that's done, now you have a book content. Now you need a book cover. How do you get a book cover done? I personally just get my my designer to do it, but if I'm you, I might consider doing a few things. For example, I might go to canva.com and design a book cover myself, which is free, easy, simple, right? Canva.com. Second, what I would do is, second thing I would do is, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a bit. I would go on Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com is where you can hire people for $5 or so to do some simple designs for you. That's what you could do, right? And I do highly suggest you to start with Fiverr.com. There is another pretty good website, and the name is called 99 Designs. So it's, people ask me how much is 99 Designs. It's $99. Okay, so you run like a contest, and designers can bid for the project, submit their work, and if you choose the project, you will need to pay them $99. Okay, and that's what I usually use if I want to make like really good design. And with that, the book is done, right? So how many have we covered? I totally forgot. I think this is the fourth one, right? So share content. We have what was it again? Become a speaker, become an author. Did I share something else? I forgot. This is the thing about like not doing videos with a structured way. But I'll share with you a few more. Okay. Another one is definitely go on TV, right? Go on TV. That's important. Go on TV interviews or radio interviews or even magazine interviews or newspaper interviews. It's a amazing way to start doing it. So for example, TV interviews are a little bit tricky because they don't want to just feature anyone, especially the ones that are famous. So you have to really propose your way there. But with radio interviews, sometimes you could buy your way in. Okay. In fact, a lot of radio interviews, they actually want you to buy the airtime. That's how they make money. Another one is magazine. Same thing as well. If you want to be featured, they do have this package where you can buy, and then they'll feature you and they'll write about you. Same thing in newspaper as well. Okay. Last one that I would share, and this is a little bit controversial because a lot of people would expect me to talk about certification, but I don't think certification is a way to brand yourself, because I don't think people go to someone because of certificates. Hey, I'm looking for a dermatologist and let me check all your certificates and let me check if you have any certification in this and that. I don't think people do that. But however, there is something that I think is much more important than certification, and it's not awards, because a lot of people talk about awards, but the thing about awards is that they can be bought, right? They can be bought. A lot of the awards are there to be sold, right? So the truth is, the final one is association with celebrity and authority, and that's very, very important. This is the last key thing here. For example, if you're seen a lot with someone that a lot of people respect, so let's say if I am hanging out a lot with who's someone that you respect all the time. Like for me, I respect, let's say suddenly I can't think of one person that I respect. So that's weird, but okay, here it goes. Let's say I like this guy called Kevin O'Leary. Okay, it's from this show called Shark Tank. Man, he's mean, but I love it. He speaks the truth. Reminds me of myself, right? So I like Kevin O'Leary. So imagine if I have like pictures of myself eating dinner with Kevin, right? And I will post it on my social media, or maybe I'll post it as my sizzle reel, my intro video for maybe some of my sales videos or content video. So people are gonna be like, oh my god, Desmond had dinner with Kevin O'Leary. And then maybe I add it later where after the video I had another one where I had lunch with Tony Robbins, or I had a good time with Usain Bolt or Jack Ma, people like that. If I have a lot of these, what's gonna happen is that people will start associating me on their level. So it gives me a very, very powerful brand because of that particular purpose. Okay. Now I do want you to understand that in terms of brand, brand is another word for perceived value of yourself. So I hate to say this, but brand is something that is manufactured. Okay, it is something that is created. So if you ever come to any of my seminars or my workshops or boot camps where I talk about branding, such as handbags, because I talk about handbags a lot, or even watches a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. This watch here is this is a Rolex. Okay, this is a Rolex. Okay, I like this because it's green, but otherwise I probably wouldn't even get it. The reason why Rolexes are expensive, it's not because it's a rare watch or anything of that sort. It's all made up, and the brand is just the brand, right? But the reason why it is so desired and it's such a high branding value, it's because it's manufactured. So take a look really at the history of it. It's perceived as, it has association with celebrity, of course, right? I think Roger Federer wears a Rolex, and a bunch of people wears Rolexes. Okay, and then a bunch of famous and respected figures wear Rolexes. Okay, and then they are being displayed. They have their own events and their own speakers. They have books about Rolexes. They have news all the time about Rolexes, right? So this kind of thing really does increase the branding of the whole thing. Okay, now this is closing into the 10-minute video. I hope you get some value out of this video. Let me know if you enjoy videos like this. This is shot using my iPhone because a lot of people tell me, Desmond, why is your car driving videos so shaky? It's because I'm using a hoster, and this is what you get. Okay, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to whatever. I don't know why you're gonna watch this. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to it. If you're on Facebook, like my page, follow my page. I'm gonna share a lot more content like this.